Hi, this is Paul. I wanted to do a video about Avengers Endgame. Of course, this video is going to have spoilers in it. About the next Avengers movie, I guess, going forward, or I guess team members that I would like to see in the next Avengers movie going forward, I guess. As you know, Iron Man, Tony Stark died when he did the snap, so he died. He's dead. Captain America took the stones back and lived his life, so he's old man Cap now, so he's officially retired. And Thor went off with the Guardians of the Galaxy. So we have three of the founding members gone, and plus Black Widow, she's dead as of now. So there's four members, and Hawkeye looks like he's gonna stay retired. I'm assuming that, but it looks like that's gonna happen. So that's five members. The only one left, technically, is Professor Hulk, his character, and currently he has his arm in a sling. But of course, he can recover from that. So technically, he's the only of the original six member left. Okay, and he's not the original Hulk character. He's kind of professor. He's a blend of the Hulk and uh, and Bruce Banner. But I'm going to put this character to the side for a minute and concentrate on who I think should be the new members going forward. Okay, Captain Marvel. I think that would make a logical sense because her power set. She's a powerful member, and I think she showed up in the movie. So technically, I think she's an Avenger. Okay, even though she technically is supposed to be guarding the whole galaxy and all that stuff, but I think we can count her as a member. So I think Captain Marvel, that's number one in my opinion. Okay, number two, in my opinion, of course, would be Black Panther, because, not only because of his awesome fighting ability and stuff, and plus he has the wealth, and he can actually kind of fund the Avengers, technically, because he had all that money from Wakanda. So I think Black Panther would be an ideal Avenger. Okay, him or Carol can lead the team. I think that would be perfectly well. Now, number three, in my opinion, I know there's going to be a TV show, I think, for Scarlet Witch and Vision, so I'm hedging my bets with this just in case they don't want to put them in the movie because they have a TV show, or they may put them in there anyway. But I'm going to assume that despite the TV show, they're going to put them in the movie. I would like Scarlet Witch to be a member because she's powerful, and I do hope that they excuse me, bring the Vision back in some form or the other, whether it's Professor Hulk that brings him back or I was going to say not Scott Lang. I was going to say Henry Pym helps him, and maybe they bring him back some way. But of course he won't be the same Vision as before. So you could have that little side plot of him, and then that's another cool way to introduce Wonder Man in there, because remember in the comics Wonder Man gets his brain patterns from the Vision, or Vision gets his brain patterns from Wonder Man. So you can kind of introduce that storyline in that way and bring him back that way. So I would definitely like Wanda to be a member of the Avengers. I say Wanda and Vision. I'm not going to say both of them as a tandem. Okay. So that's three members, right? I'm going to say three. Well, technically that's four because Vision's four. So I say that's four. And then number five would be. I was trying to think if you're going to bring Ant-Man and the Wasp back, bring those in and make them Avengers too, that would be cool. Okay. And I count them as a duo. Okay. So I definitely think Ant-Man and Wasp, because you can have Paul Rudd for the comedy and stuff, and Angela Lilly, and she's a badass as well. So I think definitely bring those two in as well. And I also think now that technically, again, these people are going to have a TV show as well. The Winter Soldier and not I'm going to say Hawkeye, not Hawkeye, and the Falcon are going to have a TV show on the Disney streaming service. But technically, we see him get handed the shield, so he can be the new Captain America in the Avengers as well. Okay, so I definitely think you can add him in there. You can add Sam in there. And I was also thinking about one other person, but I don't know if they want to do this or how they want to bring Don Cheadle back in there, or bring War Machine. I forgot about his character before, but you can bring in War Machine as well, because technically he has the armor as well, and that would be a nice thing to Tony, to bring in. So technically, here's my members: Captain Marvel, Black Panther, uh, Scarlet Witch and the Vision, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and you could say, yeah, War Machine and Captain and Captain America. Like aka Falcon. That's 8 members technically. But like I said, they may or may not want to bring in, like some members may not be in, like say Captain Marvel may not be a permanent member. She may be like this cult, because she's so powerful and she has to guard the universe. She can come in when they need her help. So you can kind of eliminate her. So that's kind of down to 7. And War Machine may not want to be in the Avengers without Tony there. So then it could be down to 6 maybe. So I definitely would include. So if I eliminate those, it's Black Panther, Scarlet Witch, and the Vision, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and Captain America, aka the Falcon. So that's 6. So I would definitely be interested in seeing those members. That gives you Scarlet Witch, the Wasp. Yeah. So you got 2 females in there, and you got 4 males in there. You got Black Panther, Vision, Ant-Man, and aka Falcon, aka Captain America. So that's 6. Now, like I said, you can also have Professor Hulk in there too as well. He can be like the technical advisor for the team as well. So that's what would be my picks for the Avengers going forward. Okay, like I said, Captain Marvel. I was thinking about this more. I think about it. They could maybe bring her in only for like special times because she's so powerful and stuff. And I know technically Black Panther has to kind of run Wakanda because he's the king, but he can still be an Avenger as well. And plus he can like help finance the team as well because he's Captain Marvel. Even though probably in Tony's will he probably has something in there about helping fund the Avengers and stuff. And Pepper could want to do that anyway. But I do like the idea of maybe War Machine being in there as well because it's kind of tribute to Tony as well. So maybe you could throw War Machine in there too, so that would make it 7. Okay, just that way too. But I think that's good because Black Panther's popular enough. You got Vision, Scarlet Witch, which I think would be a great team. There's so much story with those 2 characters that I would love to see explored. I think that's why they give them the TV show because there's so much story to be explored with those 2 characters. But I like them being in Avengers and bringing Ant-Man and the Wasp to the Avengers as well because those are like 2 original members of the Avengers from the comics. So technically that'd be my team. I'll say it one more time. Black Panther, Scarlet Witch, Vision, Ant-Man, Wasp, the new Captain America, and maybe War Machine if he wants to, come in. May or may not, depending on if they want to bring him back. But I like seeing the Iron Man armor so I think that would be cool. Okay, and then so Professor Hulk can be the technical advisor for the group and stuff, and then help out with special occasions, and then you can bring in Captain Marvel for when there's a big intergalactic threat, and she can help with the team. So anyway, let me know what you think of my new roster of Avengers going forward for the next Avengers movie. What do you think of it? Feel free to leave comments down below. Let me know what your team is going forward for the next Avengers movie. What do you think of that team? And you can always, like I said, bring in Thor when they need special help and stuff. He can come in, for like one shot here and there. So anyway, let me know what you think. Links to my social media in the description box: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I also have a link to my main channel, Trepacer. Please check that out as well. And this is Paul saying so long and take care. Hi, I wanted to make this quick edit to my video because there's 2 characters I thought about after I finished the video, and then I thought, wait a minute, I forgot about Spider-Man, and I also forgot about Doctor Strange. Okay, those are 2 possible members too to the Avengers too that could help. Although, like I said, Doctor Strange is, he's supposed to be in charge of the mystic arts and all that stuff. So I don't know if he'll want to join, but he is a potential member too. And of course, Spider-Man too, who always wanted to be an Avenger. If you saw in the last Spider-Man movie, was begging, asking Tony to make him an Avenger, and technically he made him an Avenger in Infinity War. So he is technically an Avenger. So I was wondering if we do add those 2, excuse me, those 2 members in, who would we take out? Because my team before I said was Black Panther, Scarlet Witch, the Vision, Ant-Man and the Wasp, the new Captain America, and maybe War Machine. But now I'm thinking now I'm thinking, now that I think about it, Jesus Christ, that creates a whole other thing with me. Maybe they won't put the new Captain America in because he'll have his own TV show, him and the Winter Soldier, so you can take him out, put Spider-Man in, and Ant-Man and the Wasp and Vision are going to have their own TV series, so maybe they'll exclude them from the team as well. So then you could put in Captain Marvel and Doctor Strange, right? So then the team would be Black Panther, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and who else am I missing? I'm missing somebody. But let's say it again. Black Panther, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, there it is, Ant-Man and the Wasp. So that's 6. And maybe War Machine if they want. So that would be my new team, okay? Since I'm going to go on the assumption that because they have their own TV show, that they're going to exclude them from the movies. So it may or may not do. They may still have them cameo or whatever, depending on what the thread is in the movie. In Avengers 5, they may bring them in just, you know, in mid-movie and stuff, so it'll be a bunch of Avengers in it anyway. So, but just as a practical matter, my team would be Black Panther, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, Ant-Man and the Wasp. So that's 6 members, and maybe War Machine. Okay, so I'll say 6. Okay, so that's my new. So let me know what you think of my new team. Okay, because I'm excluding those Vision and Scarlet Witch and the new Captain America because they're going to have their own series on the Disney streaming service. So maybe they won't include them as permanent members of the Avengers. Maybe just come in to help when they need help, when it's a big threat. Okay, which I would love to see. But I still kind of want Scarlet Witch and Vision to be part of the Avengers because they've always been in the comic books, so I kind of want them to be. And they may not put Captain Marvel and Doctor Strange in the Avengers. They may just only bring them in for special occasions. But I definitely think Spider-Man should be an Avenger, just because that's all he's wanted, and that's what Tony made him before he died. So, but we'll see it. Let me know what your team is. Okay, I know you can go all day with this, but let me know what your new team is for Avengers 5 going forward. Okay, feel free to leave those comments down below. Okay, and this is Paul saying so long again, the second time.